morning everybody and welcome to Vlogmas Day 19. I have just come back from the school run. The little one has gone in for half a day today. They're having a Christmas party, so she's going to have a really lovely morning. And to be honest, I think she's just happy that she's not itchy or contagious anymore, so that she can go and enjoy some festivities with her friends. But yes, I'm going to spend the morning catching up on some more of my blanket. So last night I finished day 9, added in day 10, day 11 and started day 12. So it's currently looking like this. So this is the roll that I've got at the moment. I need to sew in all these ends. But this is day 9. This with the flecks of the darker purple is day 10. This darker purple is day 11, and then this back to pink is day 12. So I've got, I think, 6 more garter bumps of day 12, and then I need to add in day 13. But day 13 is going to be the first one going back this way. So before I add that one in, I need to sew in all the ends, and then I need to work out what I need to do with the pattern to go back the other way. So that is the plan for now. I've just made myself a cup of tea. So I'm going to go and sit down. I think I'm going to wind this up first and then finish up day 12, sew in the ends and get that joined in, and hopefully also get day 14 put in as well. Okay, I have just finished adding in the last bit of day 12, and this is quite possibly the most satisfying thing. But look at that, it's amazing. I love it. So, stockings are looking wonderful. Plum the elf is just chilling in the stocking today. But I'm so happy I made these. I think it really brightens up this wall. I was just watching the Cray Bears Vlogmas. But yeah, I absolutely love these. I'm so happy I made them. Eventually, I might make some new cushion covers for these cushions as well, but that will be another year's job. I really like the fact that we're kind of just adding to it as like the years go by. Like last year I made some of the garlands, this year I've made stockings, the year before I made some Christmas decorations for the tree. And yeah, we're just kind of making more and more, and eventually we'll have like a whole thing of homemade decorations that we can get out every year, that have been made slowly and not in a mad panic-ish. It has been a few hours. I didn't realise quite the state that my hair ended up in, being tucked into my jumper all this time, but I thought I'd show you my progress because we are about to go and pick up the small one from school. I just realised that she's had lunch at school and we have not had lunch, but to be honest she might still be peckish when she gets home, so we'll sort that out when we get back. But this is where I am with the blanket. So this was day 12. I obviously finished that up, and then I have joined in day 13, and that finishes just where this marker is, and then I've started day 14, which is this lovely pink, which I think is not going to focus. There we go. Which is ever so slightly darker no, ever so slightly lighter than day 13 because day 13 still had bits of purple in it. But yeah, so I had to change the pattern up slightly. The pattern has you join in your first strand, like your first column and your second column on the wrong side, and I'm joining mine on the right side. So I get this lovely sort of seam in the middle, but I like it because I think it kind of matches the stitch in the middle of the chevron here. So it kind of shows a bit of continuity between the columns. So yeah, we're well on the way to catching up. I'm going to hopefully get the rest of 14 and maybe 15 in today as well. And then that means that in a couple of days, if I can continue adding 3 in a day, then I should be caught up. But I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. Obviously, with the little one being off school, it means that things are going to be a little bit more kind of slow going on the knitting front, but that's fine because I'm excited for her to be finished school and to not be poorly anymore. But I also had a delivery just now from the postman, and my Wicked minis turned up from Laura from the Lonely Knitter. So here they are. I can't remember the exact names of all of these, but I went for the Luxe Sock base, which is her 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and they're 20 gram minis. And I want to make socks for the little one out of these. I think she will really like them, and I want to make sort of like long ones so that she can wear them in her boots and be nice and cozy. So I might get these cast on. I know that I've got a sock set advent that I haven't finished yet, but I might have these as like my Christmas Eve cast on so that she can have some nice warm socks that are all nice and brightly coloured in January. I was completely inspired by the mittens that Laura knitted up out of these minis for herself, so I'm going to do some very similar stripes for the socks. It might be nice to do my advent whilst the sun is out. So day 19 is called Curiouser and Curiouser. We're going for like a real sort of like caramelly brown speckles in a very nice looking yellow. I'm excited to get that one put in. So I am 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 5 days behind at the moment, but hopefully I can catch up quite quickly. I was about to sit down and chill out with the little one and play some games and things, but actually I've realised I've got to get this room turned around because my mother-in-law is arriving tomorrow and this is where she's going to be staying. And so currently it is covered in sewing remnants. So that is my plan for now. Hopefully it won't take too long. All done. Put the bed up and popped the telly in here as well, so if she wants to watch anything whilst we're hogging the TV downstairs or just in the evening or the morning, then she can. It's still quite cluttered in here, but to be honest it's a spare room, like she's quite used to it, so it's not the end of the world. But I'm gonna go and hang out with the others for a little bit, and then we're gonna sort something out for dinner and all that jazz, and then the usual evening. I've no idea how much I filmed today. I might go and have a look and see if I can get some of it edited as well. But yeah, oh, really hot now. Good evening everybody. I have been knitting away on my Evergreen socks in the Giddy Yarns Advent, and I have only got 2 rounds to go on the toe of sock 1, and I've joined in the main colour on sock 2, so I think that's going to be me for the evening, to be honest. I was going to knit on my blanket, but I think I might try and get the chart done on sock 2 and get sock 1 finished. Because I am well aware of the fact that I haven't got a pair of socks finished for December yet, and I would hate to break my almost finished year of socks in the last month and not get a pair of socks finished in December. So I think I'm going to try and get some work done on these, and then I can always catch up on my blanket tomorrow or next week. Okay, sock 1 is done and have even sewn in the ends, and sock 2 I am ready to go. I've got my chart up and everything, but I think I might on this one knit the lacework magic loop instead of small circular. It wasn't that enjoyable knitting it small circular. I'm going to see if doing it magic loop is any better. And see how far I can get. I'd like to get the whole chart done today. It's past my bedtime once again, but I wanted to watch the Great British Sewing Bee Christmas special, and I also really wanted to get through the chart of the second sock, which I have done. So there we go. And I've got about 5 rounds left to do before I can then put in the heel. So speeding down those. So hopefully it shouldn't take me too long to finish sock 2. I think tomorrow I might try and get the heel in and get the stitches picked back up so that I can just go straight down the foot and work the gusset decreases. I've put in the stitch markers that I usually put in to show how many rounds. I put them in every 20 rounds. So essentially all I've got to do is just knit and move the markers over for the second one. I don't really even need to think about it, so that shouldn't take me too long. It'd be nice to have 1 pair of socks done this month. It was massive wishful thinking I could get 4 pairs of socks and a blanket done in December, but at least I will have lots of sock yarn to knit through in January as well, and I've got lots to choose from for like a Christmas Eve cast on and everything, which I didn't get to have last year, so I'm looking forward to that as well. But for now, I'm going to head off to bed. I've got to get up ridiculously early tomorrow to be able to get this vlog edited. But thank you very much for watching, and I will catch up with you all tomorrow for day 20. This month is just going so quickly.